Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. Today we are working on a paper 1 of this subject, but this paper 1 is the specimen paper 1A that is published by the Cambridge, and this will be used for the examinations which are starting from 2025. There are some changes in the syllabus. So that's why the Cambridge has issued this specimen paper. In this video, I'm going to present you the solution of this specimen paper. The Cambridge has issued two specimen papers. This is one of them. God willing, I will be working on all of them. So let's start today's video. This is the specimen paper 1A. So let's start. So, my dear students, on your screen, the specimen paper 1A is showing up. This specimen paper is for the examinations which are starting from 2025. A sample paper has been issued by the Cambridge. The total marks for this paper are 100, and the time allowed for this paper is 2 hours. The calculator is not allowed in this paper. In this paper, a formula list is also given with it, and you can see, you can have a look at the formula sheet, and these are all the formulae which will be given. A formula list will be given with your paper. So, question number 1 of this paper is showing up on your screen. He says, write 2.70486 correct to 3 decimal places. So, 3 decimal places. So, this is 2. So, my dear students, the question number 1, there is a little change in the question number 1. Here we have. Here he said that write the 2.70486 correct to 3 decimal places. The word is 3 decimal places. So I will write it 2.70 and 5. So after the decimal 3 places, so because this is 8, so that's why we have increased this 4 to 5. We rounded it off. Okay. So my answer will be 2.705. So note it down. This word is 3 decimal places. So this is how we will do the question number 1. Thank you very much. To simplify, we have 10y minus 2y plus 5y. So all of them are y, so they can be added, subtracted with each other. So we will have 10y minus 2y plus 5y. So it will be 10y plus 5y minus 2y. So 15y minus 2y, that's 13y. So my answer is 13y. So the answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 3 here. The bar chart shows the marks scored by a group of students in a test. So 4 marks, 5 marks, 6 marks, 7 marks, 8, 9, and 10. So on the y-axis, we have the frequencies. 4 marks are obtained by 2 students, 5 marks are obtained by 3 students, 6 marks are obtained by 1 student, 7 marks are obtained by 3 students, 8 marks are obtained by 5 students, 9 marks are obtained by 6 students, and 10 marks are obtained by 5 students. He says write down the mod. Mod is that x value who has the highest frequency. The x value which has the highest frequency. The highest frequency is 6, and the value of the x there is 9. So the mod will be 9. I hope you understand. The x value is, that x value is mod who has the highest frequency. So the highest frequency here is 9. So the mod is 9. I hope you understand. Then they say the B part, work out the total number of the students in this group. Okay, so the total number of the groups in this, the number of students in this group, we will add up all the frequencies, 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5. So we will add up all the frequencies. So you will have 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5. That will be 25. So the total number of students are 25 in this group. Okay, then their next question is find, that's the C part, find the median score. Median score, for that purpose, I need to know the cumulative frequency for finding the median. So first of all, the first frequency will remain as it is. 2 plus 3 will be 5, 5 plus 1 will be 6, 6 plus 3 will be 9, 9 plus 5 will be 14, 14 plus 6 will be 26, 20, and 20 plus 5 will be 25. So I have done this on that graph paper. I have written the cumulative frequency. So the cumulative frequency 2, 5, 6, 9, 14, 20, 25. So I have written the cumulative frequencies. Now because the cumulative frequency, the total cumulative frequency is 25, which is an odd number. So in the center of the odd numbers is only one number. And this is the way how you find that number. The formula we use is n plus 1 by 2. So n is 25 here, 25 plus 1 divided by 2, that's 26 by 2, and that's 13. So we are looking for the 30th number. 13. 13. So where is 13? It has 1 and 2. This has 3, 4, 5. It has 6. It has 7, 8, and 9. This has 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So 13 number is here. So the x value here, that is the median. So it is 8. I hope you understand. I hope you have learned how to find the median. So the median is 8. Let's check. A median is 8. So here we have the question number 4. He said the scale drawing shows the position of the town A and town B. Town B is due north of the town A. The scale of the drawing is 1 centimeter to 5 kilometers. So in this drawing, 1 centimeter means 5 kilometer. Then remember this scale, 1 centimeter represents 5 kilometer. Town C lies on the east of the line AB. It is 25 kilometer from A and 40 kilometer from B. So the distance of the C from A is 25 kilometers. So on the map, because 1 centimeter represents 5 kilometer, so the 25 kilometer will be represented with a line of 5 centimeter. So what I will do, I will open my compass, 5 centimeter. I will put my compass on A, and I will draw an arc on this east side of the AB line. Then the distance of the C from the B is 40 kilometer. So 1 centimeter represents 5 kilometers. So 40 kilometer will be represented with the 8 centimeter. I will open my compass 8 centimeter. I will put the needle of the compass on the B, and I will draw an arc of 8 centimeter here. So where these two arcs will intersect, that will be the point C. Let me show you. I have done this. So you can see here, I open the compass 5 centimeter. I put the compass needle here. Technically, we say take A as the center, draw an arc of 5 centimeter. You can see I have drawn the arc of 5 centimeter. Then I open the compass 8 centimeter, and I took B as the center. And then I draw this arc of 8 centimeter where these two arcs intersected each other. That is the point C. Join it with the A and with the B. So you get this triangle, and you have located the position of the C. So this is what they are asking us to do. Measure, the B part is measure the bearing of the town C from the town A. So they want me to measure the bearing of the C from A. From A means on the A we have the north, and from that north I will go clockwise to the AC line, and I will check how much is this angle, and that will be the bearing of the C from A. So when I use my compass, sorry, I use my protractor, and from the protractor I measured that bearing, the angle clockwise going from the north on the A to the AC line, and that angle is 127 degrees. So 127 degrees. Question number 4. A marking scheme is showing up on your screen. You can see our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 5. It says write down the reciprocal of the 9. So the reciprocal of the 9 means 1 by 9. So question is done, 1 by 9. Very simple, straightforward question. Okay, so we have now the question number 6 on your screen. 6A part, he says 0.2 multiply 0.4. So my methodology to do these kind of questions is I remove the decimal fraction. So it will become 2 by 10 multiply 4 by 10. So it's 8 by 100. So I will move the decimal 2 steps to the left. So my answer will be 0.08. 0.08 is the answer, sir. That is right answer. Okay, so we are going to the question number 6, and it's B part, a 3 marks question. 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 divide 7 by 6. So first of all, we have to do with this division, and I will convert that divide sign into multiplication sign. And you know, when you do this, the fraction which is after the divide sign, that reciprocate. So 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 multiply 6 by 7. So it becomes 3 1s are 3 2s are 2 2s are 4 4 by 7. So 1 by 3 plus 4 by 7. Then I will take the LCM of the denominators. So the LCM of the 3 and the 7 is 21. So the LCM is 21. Divide the LCM with the first denominator, and you get 7. 7 will multiply with the first numerator. So you get 7 here. Plus, divide the LCM with the second denominator. You get 3. 3 will multiply with the 4. So upstairs you will have 7 plus 12, and downstairs you will have 21. So it's 19 by 21. 19 by 21 is the right answer, sir. Question number 7 coming up on your screen. He says factorize. You have 12ab minus 3a squared. So if you want to factorize, the first rule is take common if anything is common. You can see in both terms, the 3 is common, a is also common. So take it common. So you will have 3a is common. So you will have 4b minus a in the bracket. So 3a bracket 4b minus a bracket close. This is how you factorize it. So you can see our question number 7, the answer is right. And now we are going to the next question. This is how this has been done. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 8. He says Maya has a spinner with 4 sections numbered 1 to 4. She spins the spinner 200 times. Her results are shown in the table. The number of the spinner and the frequency. So spinner stops at 125 times, spinner stops at 250 times, spinner stops at 355 times, and spinner stops at 450 times. Write down the relative frequency of the spinner landing on the 2. The relative frequency will be the frequency of the 2 divided by the total frequency. The total frequency here is 200. So it will be 70 divided by 200. It will be 70 divided by 200. You can simplify if you want to simplify. If you don't simplify, no problem. Then the question is, Maya says that this relative frequency is a good estimate for the probability of the spinner landing on 2. Explain why she is correct. You see, she spun the spinner 200 times. She did that experiment 200 times. 200 times is a large number. That's why it's a good estimate. So large number of the spins used, that's why we can say it's a good estimate. You can have a look at the marking scheme as well. This is our answer. Okay. Then the B part, he says, Maya spins the spinner 500 times. Find the probability, find the number of times Maya should expect the spinner to land on 2. So very simple, we will have, so out of 200, the spinner stops at 270 times. So out of 500, how many times it will stop? So the method is very simple. 7 divided by 200 multiply 500. So that's 35 multiply 5, and that's 175. So 175 times. If you spun the spinner 500 times, the probability, the chances, the frequency that it will stop on the 2 is 175 out of 500. So 175 is the answer, sir. Okay, so now we are going to the next part. The next part is question number 9. He says the equation of the line P is 5x plus 2y equals to 13. The equation of the line Q is y is equals to 2x minus 7. Find the gradient of the line P. You see, if equation of the line is given and you want to find out the gradient of that line from that equation, the method is very simple. You have to make y the subject of the formula. Once you make y the subject of the formula, then on the other side, whatever is the coefficient of the x, that is the gradient of that line. So let's check. We have done that. Okay. So the line P, whose gradient we want to find out, its equation is given. 5x plus 2y is equals to 13. So 2y is equals to minus 5x plus 13. So y will be equals to minus 5 by 2x plus 13 by 2. So the gradient of the coefficient of the x on the other side is minus 5 by 2. So that means the gradient of this line is minus 5 by 2. The gradient of this line is minus 5 by 2. Our answer is right. Okay, question number 9 is B part. He says, find the coordinates of the point of intersection of the line Q with the x-axis. You see, any graph, any line, when it cuts the x-axis, in its equation, we put y equals to 0. Because when you cut x-axis, on the x-axis, the y value is 0. So we have the equation of the q. We have the equation of the q. In that equation, in the place of the y, I will put 0, and I will try to find out the value of the x from there. So when it cuts the x-axis, y is 0. So y is equals to 2x minus 7. That's the equation of the q. So in the place of y, I will substitute 0. So 0 is equals to 2x minus 7. 2x will be equals to 7. X will be equals to 7 by 2. So 7 by 2, comma 0. These are the coordinates when the q intersects the x-axis. So 7 by 2, comma 0. My answer is right. This is how I have done it. Then we have the question number 9. It's C part. He says, find the coordinates of the point of the intersection of the line P and the line Q. You know the coordinate of the line P and the Q, they both are given. So if the two lines, we know the coordinate of the two lines, we can find the point of intersection's coordinates. We solve those two equations simultaneously. So one equation is y is equals to 2x minus 7. The other equation is 5x plus 2y equals to 13. So in the place of y, in the second equation, I will substitute the y equals to 2x minus 7. So you will have 5x plus 2 bracket. In the place of y, I will put this value. 2x minus 7 bracket close equals to 13. So you will have 5x plus 4x minus 14 equals to 13. So you will have 9x equals to 13 plus 14. 9x is equals to 27. X is equals to 27 divided by 9, x equals to 3. So we got the value of the x. Now I will substitute this value into the first equation in the place of x. So y is equals to 2x minus 7. So y is equals to 2 into 3 minus 7. So y is equals to 6 minus 7, and y is equals to minus 1. So the coordinates of the point of the intersection will be 3, comma, minus 1. 3, comma, minus 1 is the right answer, sir. So 3 comma minus 1 is the right answer. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 10. The diagram shows a container in the shape of a prism with an open top. The top is not there. The cross section of the prism ABCD is a trapezium, where the AB is 14 centimeter, the CD is 26, and BF is 30 centimeter. The height of the container is 8 centimeter. So their question is calculate the area of the trapezium ABCD. This 26 and the 14, they are the parallel sides of the trapezium, and the vertical height of the trapezium, the height of the trapezium, sorry, is 8. The formula for the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into height into sum of the parallel sides. So very easily we can find the area of the trapezium. Formula is 1 by 2 into height into sum of parallel sides. So we will have 1 by 2 into 8 into, in the bracket I will write 26 plus 14 bracket close, because 26 and 14 are the parallel sides of the trapezium. So you will have 4 into 40, and that will be 160 centimeters square. So 160 centimeter square is the answer, sir. This is the area of the base of this prism. This is the area of this trapezium. Okay, so the next part is the B part of question number 10. He says, calculate the capacity of the container in liters. Capacity means the volume. If you want to find out the volume of a prism, the formula is very simple. The formula is the base area multiplied the height of the prism. The height of the prism means the distance between the one base and the other base. So the height of the prism here is 30, and the base area we have just calculated is 160. So I can find the volume of the prism. That's the base area multiplied the height of the prism. So it's 160 into 30, and that's 4800 centimeter cube. But we want the answer in liters. So I will divide it with 1000, because in 1 liter there are 1000 centimeter cube. So 8800 divided by 1000, that will be 4.8. So the capacity, which means the volume of that container, is 4.8 liters. 4.8 liters. My answer is right. Okay. So we are going to the next part. He says it's a 6 marks question. Calculate the total surface area of the inside of the container. The total surface area of the inside of the container, C part. It's a 6 marks part. Okay. So if you want to find out the total surface area, so I'm sorry, something happened with the internet. And you know, usually this happens, and we are, what we can do, just something happens with the internet. So they are asking us to find out the total surface area of the inside of the container. So I was trying to tell you there are 4 walls. This wall is a trapezium. This wall is a trapezium. I already know the area of this wall. So the same is the area of this wall. This is another wall, which is a rectangle. I just need to know how much is this BC. Same is the wall here, DHEA. And I need to know the area of this floor, which is ABFE. And I know this dimensions, 14 and 30. It's a rectangle. So there are 4 walls and 1 floor. Just add them up, their areas, and you will get the total surface area of the inside of the container. There is no top on that container. So very simple. So on your screen, I hope you will be able to see the total surface area will be equal to the area 1, which is the floor, 2 times the area 2, which is that trapeziums, and plus 2 times the area 3, the other 2 walls. So the floor is 14 multiplied 30. It's a rectangle length into width. That's 14 into 30. That will be 420 centimeter square. The area 2, which is the trapezium, and there are two trapeziums. So the area of the trapezium we have already calculated, that is 160. So area number 3, for area number 3, I need to know this BC side. So I will take this trapezium, and from there I will try to find out the BC. This is 14, so this is 14. So because the upper side is totally 26, so that means 6 centimeter here, 6 centimeter here. Here I have drawn this thing, a perpendicular. So this is a right angle triangle. So this is 6, this is 8, apply Pythagoras, and you will get the value of the x. The value of the x will be 10. So when I apply Pythagoras on this, so this BC is basically 10. So this is a rectangle. You see BCGF. This is 30, this is 10. So I can find its area. And so it will be 10 multiplied 30. So it will be 300. Now the total surface area will be the floor, the 2 walls which are of the shape of the trapezium, and 2 walls which are the shape of a rectangle. So 420 plus 2 times 160 plus 2 times 300. So it is 420 plus 320 plus 600. So that is 1340 centimeter square. So the total surface area is 1340 centimeter square. I hope you understand. 1340 is the right answer. You can see it's a tricky question. This part especially is a 6 marks question. Now we are going to the D part. In the D part, they say a mathematically similar container has a height of 16 centimeter. Calculate the total surface area of the inside of the container with the height 16 centimeter. The height of this container is 8. So now they are talking about another container whose height is 16. You know, for the similar solids, the ratio of the areas is equals to the square of the ratio of their heights. So A1 by A2 is the H1 by H2 whole square. So 1340 is the area of this figure. Its height is 8. Another container whose height is 16 is similar to this. Its area is question. So 1340 divided by A2, here you will have when you divide 8 and 16, you get 1 by 2. Its square will be 1 by 4. And you cross multiply. So A2 will be equals to 4 multiplied 1340. And that is 5360. So the area of that second container is 5360 centimeter square. So you can look at the marking scheme. Our answer is right. So we are done with the question number 10. Now we are going to the next question. That is question number 11. So here we go. So he says the question number 11, gray squares and white squares are used to make patterns in a sequence. The first 3 patterns in the sequence are shown. The pattern 4 is incomplete. So this top row is shaded and the middle column is shaded. So the top row is shaded and the middle column is. So here I will shade the top row and the middle column. This one. Okay, let me show you. I have done this. So you can see. Can you see the pattern number 4? I have shaded it. The top row has been shaded and the middle column has been shaded as according to the pattern. So I hope you understand this. This is purely based on the pattern. So then their question is this complete the table for the pattern in the sequence? So we can count the number of the gray tiles that we have to count, and number of the white tiles we have to count, and then according to the, okay. So the gray tiles in pattern 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the gray tiles are 13 and the white tiles are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 4s are 16, 16, 16s are 32. So there are 32 white tiles in the pattern number 4. Now, if you look at here, 4 plus 7, 3 has been added, 3 added, 3 added, 3 added, it will become 16. If you look at here, this is 2, and then you have 8, then you have 18, then you have 32, and then what we will have, it will be 50. How do I know it's 50? You added 2, you added 6, then you added 10. Okay. So let me first you added 6, then you added 10, then you added 14, then you added 18. Okay. So their question, the next question they are asking is to write an expression in terms of n for the number of the gray squares in the pattern. So the gray ones, you can see the gray ones, the sequence is 4, 7, 10, 13, 16. You find the common difference. The 3 is added. So if you want to find out the nth term of this pattern, the formula is very simple. This is a plus d bracket n minus 1. So it will be a is the first term, that is 4. D is the common difference, that is 3, bracket n minus 1. So it will be 4 plus 3n minus 3. It will be 3n plus 1. So this is how you find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, then we have write an expression in terms of n for the number of the white squares in the pattern n. The pattern for the white squares is 2, 8, 18, 32, and 50. So you can see first we have added 6, then we have added 10, then we added 14, then we have added 18. So the first difference is not same. Then we will find the second difference. The second difference is 4, 4, and 4. When the second difference is common, then we say this is a quadratic expression. And what we do, we take the second difference and we divide it with the 2. So you divide the second difference here is 4. So 4 divided by 2, that gives you 2. So here I write 2n. In my answer, I write 2n square. Whatever, divide the second difference with the 2, whatever the number you get, with it you write n square and you note it down in your answer, 2n square. Okay. Then what we do, we write the original pattern again, 2, 8, 18, 32, and 50. And in this expression, 2n square, I substitute n with the 1, then with 2, then with 3, with 4, with 5. So when you substitute n with 1, you get 2. When you substitute n with 2, you get 2 multiplied 2 square, that is 8. Then you substitute n with the 3, you get 2 into 3 square, that is 9. 2 into 9, that is 18. So you subtracted 32 and 50. So then you subtract them. So 2 minus 2 is 0, 8 minus 8 is 0. Because here I got 0, 0, 0, 0. So I don't need to write anything here. If I get here a sequence, then I find its nth term and I write that nth term formula here. Because here I got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So I don't have to write anything here. So the nth term is 2n square. This is one method. And there is another method in which you can find out the nth term. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. This is the method number 2 I'm going to apply. Here you have 2, so that is 2 into 1. Here you have 8, which is 2 into 4. Here you have 18, which is 2 into 9. And then you have 32, which is 2 into 16. And then you have 50, which is 2 into 25. So this is 2 into 1 square, this is 2 into 2 square, this is 2 into 3 square, this is 2 into 4 square, this is 2 into 5 square. So the nth term will be 2 into n square. The first term is 2 into 1 square, the second term is 2 into 2 square, third term is 2 into 3 square, fourth term is 2 into 4 square, fifth term is 2 into 5 square. then the nth term will be 2n square. This is method number 2. You can catch the pattern. If you can catch the pattern, then you can go like this also. If we cannot catch the pattern, then I go by this formula. I hope this will be helpful for you. So you should know how to find the nth term of a quadratic sequence. Then he says the pattern 10 and pattern 11 in the sequence are made from gray squares and white squares. Find the difference between the total number of the squares needed to make pattern number 10 and the total number of the squares needed to make the pattern number 11. Okay, so in the pattern number 10 and in the pattern number 11, we will find out, we know the nth term. For the gray tiles, the formula is 3n plus 1. And for the white tiles, the pattern is 2n squared. So the 10th pattern, 3 into 10 plus 1, the 31 gray tiles are needed. For the white tiles, 2 into 10 squared, that is 200. So the total tiles needed are 200 plus 31. So 231 tiles are needed for the pattern number 10. For the pattern number 11, the gray tiles, the 3n plus 1. 3 into 11 plus 1, that's 34. White tiles, 2n square. So 2 into 11 square. So 2 into 121. So 242 white tiles are needed. So total tiles needed in the pattern number 11 are 242 plus 34. So you need 276 tiles. So the difference between the total number of the tiles used in the pattern 11 and the pattern 10 are 276 minus 231, that is 45. So the difference of the tiles is 45. 45. So question number 11, B part answer is right. I hope you understand this. Okay, then we have the E part. He says the pattern K in the sequence needs 61 gray squares. Find the number of the white squares needed for the pattern K. So the gray squares, we know 61 squares are needed. The formula for the gray tiles is 3k plus 1, that is equal to 61. So in the pattern K, so 3k is equal to 61 minus 1, so 3k is equal to 60, k is equal to 60 by 3, so the k is 20. So the white tiles needed, will be 2k square. So we know the value of the k, so it will be 2 into 20 square, so 2 into 400, that is 800. So the white tiles needed are 800. So hopefully you understand this 800. You can see here the 800 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 12. He says the position vector of the point A is -2, 3, and AB is 5, -1, and the AB is equals to the BC. Find the position vector of the C. You know, we know the position vector of the A. OA is given, that's -2, 3, and the OB we can find out once I know the OB. Then because the AB is equals to the BC, I will be able to find out the position vector of the C. That will be the coordinates of the point C. So write the position vector formula for the AB. So the OA plus AB will be equals to OB. OA is -2, 3, and AB is 5, -1. So that will be equals to the OB. So the OB will be -2 plus 5, that's 3. 3 minus 1, that is 2. So now I know the coordinates of the B, they are 3, 2. They have told us in the question that the BC is equals to the AB. So the BC is equals to 5 minus 1, the AB value. And apply the position vector formula on the BC. It will be OB plus BC equals to OC. OC is the question, the position vector of the C. OB is 3, 2, and the BC is 5 minus 1. Okay, so you will have 3 plus 5, that's 8, 2 minus 1, that's 1. So OC, so 8 and 1. So I hope you know what are the position vectors and how the position vector formula for a line is applied, like OA plus AB is equals to OB. In the same way, OB plus BC is equals to OC. 8-1 is the answer, sir. 8-1 is the answer that is given here. So I hope you understand. That was a 2 marks question. And question number 13 coming up on your screen is a brand new question in the O levels mathematics syllabus. We have to write down this 0.23, and on the 3 we have a dot. That dot means, or we put a bar on the 3, and that means that 3 will repeat. So basically this is 0.23333333333. So basically this means, what does this mean? This means 0.2, this 3 will repeat, and it will repeat, and it will repeat. And I put a bar here. This bar means that this 3 will repeat. Okay, so we have to convert this into a fraction. The method is very simple, and this is the brand new concept, which style of question which has been introduced in the Cambridge O levels mathematics syllabus. And these type of questions are coming from the exam, which are starting from the May-June 2025. All the students who are preparing for the May-June 2025 mathematics exam, pay attention to this question. So we have x equals to 0.2333333. So on that 3 we have a bar, which means that 3 will repeat, and this is a non-terminating fraction. So what I will do, I'm just trying to show you what does this mean. Multiply both sides by 10. So you will have 10x. When you multiply 10 on this side, it will become 2.3, and on the other 3 is we have the bar. So from this, subtract this. So you will have 10x minus x, and on this side 2.3 minus 0.23. So you will have 9x here, and from you will have 2.1. This and this will be gone. So you will have 9x equals to 2.1. So 9x is equals to 21 by 10. I remove this decimal, and the x will be equals to 21 by 90. So the x will be equals to 7 by 30. So in your calculator, the calculator is not allowed here, but whenever you have a calculator, please, you can check. When you divide 7 by 30 or you divide 21 by 90, your answer will be 0.23333333333, and 3 will not terminate. So 7 by 30 is the answer. This is a brand new question. Please pay attention to this question. So we are going to the next question, and that question is question number 14. And he says the AB, he says that the A, B, C, and D are the points on the circumference of a circle. EF is the tangent to the circle at the C. The angle BAD is 68, and the angle BCE is 50. Find the angle CBD. So basically, they want me to find out the angle CBD. They want me to find out this angle. So the method is very simple. You see, can you see that this is a triangle? Its one vertex is on the point of tangency, point C, and this triangle, other vertices are on the circumference. So this angle, if it's 50, this angle will be also 50. We call it the angles in the alternate segment. Okay, and I can find out this angle also. And let me change the color. Okay, so I can find out this angle also, this angle. Can you see the ABCD? ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, and angle A, which is 68, and the angle at C, they are angles in the opposite segment, and they are supplementary. The angles in the opposite segment are supplementary. So from 180, I will subtract 168, I will get this angle. And once I know this angle, then I in this triangle, I know these two angles. I can find out this because the sum of the internal angles of a triangle is 180. So hopefully, do you understand this, what I'm saying? It's a 5 marks question. We have to find out the CBD, and they are saying that you have to write the reasons. You find the angle CBD, give a geometrical property to explain each step of your working. So Here we go. I have done this. So here we go. Oof. Okay. So the angle BDC is equal to the 50 degree. The reason is angles in the alternate segment. Then the ABCD is the cyclic quadrilateral. So the angle BCD plus the 68 is equal to 180. The reason is angles in the opposite segment are supplementary. So the BCD will be equal to 180 minus 68. So the BCD will be 112. Now, if I will add 50, 112, and this angle, it will be equal to 180. The reason is sum of the internal angles of the triangle. And from here, I can find the CBD. That will be 180 minus 112 minus 50. So it's 180 minus 162, and it will give you CBD will be equal to 18 degree. So the CBD is 18 degree, and you can see this answer is right. CBD will be equal to 18 degree. So this is how this question is done. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. This was a 5 marks question. Okay, so my dear students, we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 15. He says, write 25 raised to power minus 3 by 2 as a fraction in simplest form. Okay, do you know if you prime factorize 25, it will be 5 square. And so in the place of the 25, I can write 5 square. And that is raised to power minus 3 by 2. 2 and 2 will be cancelled, so 5 raised to power minus 3. So take this into the denominator. So 1 raised to power 1 divided by 5 raised to power 3. So that is 1 divided by 125. So 1 divided by 125 is the answer. So 1 divided by 125 is the answer. You can see here. That's the answer, sir. I hope you understand. Then we have the next question, question number 16 coming up on your screen. Here we have a universal set. This is which is from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The set A is such that x is greater than and equal to 6 and less than or equal to 10. So in the A, we will have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. B x such that x is a factor of 18. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. And C is x such that x is a square number. So the C will be 1, 4, 9. Okay. So we have to complete the Venn diagram. And it's a 3 marks question. We have to complete this Venn diagram. So let me show you. I have done this. So the set, okay, set A will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set B will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Set C will be 1, 4, and 9. So the common number which is present in all of them is 9. So I will write 9 here. Then the common number between the A and the B other than 9 is 6. Okay, here I will write 6. The common number between the B and C is 1. Okay, so 1 will come here. The common number between A and C, there is nothing common other than the 9. 9 is already here, so this place will remain empty. Okay, so the members of A, 6 is already there, 9 is already there. So here I will write 8, 7, and 10. In the B, we have 6, 9 already there, 1 is already there. So 2 and 3. And in the C, you have 1 here, 9 here, so only 4 will come here. So the other members which are not part of the set A, set B, or set C, they are 5, 11, and 12. So this is how you will complete this Venn diagram, and I hope you understand. Let's check from the marking scheme. The marking scheme is showing up on your screen. You can compare your answer as well. My answer, I have already checked this. Good. Okay, so we are going. He says find the small n means the number of members in the A intersection C intersection B complement. So what you have to do, you have to remain outside the B and common between the A and C. So the outside B, the common between A and C, and there is nothing common between A and C outside the B. So there is 0 member. So I will write 0. There is nothing. Okay, so let's check from the marking scheme. Our answers are right. I hope you understand. Okay, so now we are going to the next question. That is question number 17. He said the times some students take to travel to school one morning are shown in the table. The time is recorded in minutes. So from 5 to 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, 30 to 60 minutes. Here the frequency is X, 16, 29, 20, 15. On the grid, complete the histogram to represent this information. So basically, we have to draw a histogram. On the y-axis, they have written frequency density, and on the x-axis, the time is given. So if you want to find out the frequency density of each class, the formula you should know. We need to know the class width of each class, and then the formula for the frequency density is you divide the frequency with the class width. The class width is 5. The class width here is 10. The class width here is 5. The class width here is 5. The class width here is 30. So divide each frequency with the class width, you will get the frequency density. So I have done this on a paper. Let me show you. So the formula for the frequency density is frequency divided by the class width. So I will write the class widths of each class: 5, 10, 5, 5, and 30. So if you want to know okay, so the frequency density for this class will be 16 by 10, that is 1.6, 29 by 5, that is 5.8, and 20 by 5, that is 4, and 15 by 30, that is 0.5. So I know the frequency density of each class. The first class has already been marked for you. So what I did, I draw these bars. Okay. From 5 to 10 was already mentioned there. It was, I think, 0.6. Yeah, 1.6. Sorry. And 10 to 20 is also 1.6. And from 20 to 25, it is 7 point something, I think. No, 5.8. And from 25 to 30, it is 4. And from 30 to 60, it is 0.5. So I have drawn this histogram. I have found the frequency densities of each class, and then I have drawn this histogram. I hope you understand that how we find the frequency density of each class. The frequency density is represented on the y-axis. The time is represented on the x-axis. Okay, so hopefully you understand this. Let's check the marking scheme. Question number 17. He says correct histogram. And okay, so hopefully you understand this. Okay, sir. So we are going to the next part. And the next part they say, and Jamila says that the histogram shows that there are the same number of students in the 5 to 10 group and as in the 10 to 20 group. Explain why she is wrong. Okay, so when I draw the 5 to 10, 10 to 20, their frequency density is same. Are the number of students also same? The answer is no. So you see, the frequency of this class will be frequency density multiplied class width. Its frequency density is 1.6, its class width is 5. So there are 8 students. In this class, there are 16 students. We already have found that. That was given here. So the number of the students in 5 to 10 class are 8, and 10 to 20 class there are 16 students. So she's wrong. She said the number of students in these classes are same. Actually, their frequency density is same, not the number of students. So hopefully you understand. Let me check from the marking scheme. You can see question number 17B part showing up on your screen. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and it has it says question number 18. The diagram shows a sketch of the graph y is equals to 3 into 2 raised to power x plus 5. It's an exponential equation. The graph crosses the y-axis at the point A. Find the coordinates of the point A. So when you cut the y-axis, the x value should be 0. So in the place of this x, I will put 0 and I will be able to find out the y value. When the graph cuts the your that when your graph cuts the y-axis, the x is 0. So y is equal to 3 into 2 raised to power 0 plus 5. So that is y is equal to 3 multiplied 1. 2 raised to power 0 is 1. So 3 into 1 plus 5. So that is 3 plus 5. That is 8. So the coordinates of the point A are 0, 8. 0, 8. I hope you understand. It's 0, 8. So then we have the next part of this question. You can see, write down the equation of the asymptote to the graph of this. You see this word asymptote. This is the brand new word which is being used here. So my dear students, let me change the color of this thing. This word is very important. Okay. So ask your teacher, this is the brand new thing which has been added into our syllabus. We have to tell what is the asymptote to the graph. This is the brand new thing which is starting from the May-June 2025 exam. So we have to tell what is the asymptote of this graph. The method is simple, but this is the brand new thing. Asymptote of this graph is the asymptotes can be of 3 kinds, and this is in your A-level syllabus and in other calculus syllabus. But in O-level, it's very simple. Asymptote is a line that it can be a vertical line or it can be a horizontal line. It can also be an inclined line. But here we are talking about a horizontal line. A horizontal line that to which the graph tries to approach, but it do not approach it. Okay, the graph, no matter what value of the x you put there, the graph do not reach that line. It comes very near to that line. So that line will be asymptote. In this graph, we will have a horizontal asymptote. You see, this line, this line, this line, this line, this horizontal line will be asymptote, because no matter what value, the graph will come very close to this line. This line could be a vertical line as well, but here in this graph, we have this horizontal line. The graph approaches this graph, but it do not touch this line. This horizontal line is called the asymptote of the graph. How you find this, the equation of the asymptote or asymptote, this is their question. So because this is a horizontal line, so in the place of x, I will substitute x with infinity. And it can be positive infinity, it can be negative infinity. I will put negative infinity because here the x values are in the negative side. So in the place of this x, I'm going to substitute it with the negative infinity. So let me show you. This method is used in the calculus, and so I will put in the place of x minus infinity, because when the graph approaches that line, it is going on the negative side. So in the place of x, I will put minus infinity. So y is equal to 3 into 2 raised to power minus infinity. So I bring this downstairs. So 3 divided by 2 raised to power infinity plus 5. 2 raised to power infinity will be infinity. So 3 divided by infinity plus 5. So anything divided by infinity will be 0. 3 divided by infinity is 0 plus 5. So y is equals to 5. So the asymptote of this graph is y equals to 5. It's a brand new concept. We will make more and more videos on this concept, but right now just learn it. We will try to make more videos on this, but you can ask your teachers as well to work on the asymptote, the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote. There are also inclined asymptotes also to work on them. So it's a brand new question, sir. Hopefully you understand, you get an idea. Question number 19 coming up on your screen. He says, f of x is equals to 5x plus 2, g of x is equals to x squared minus 5, h of x is equals to 7 minus x. The first question is find f of 3. So in the formula of the f of x, wherever is the x, substituted with the 3. So you will get answer. So very simple, straightforward question. So we will have f of 3 will be equals to 5 into 3 plus 2. That's 15 plus 2. That is 17. So question number 19, and you will have 17 is the answer. So then we will go to the next question. He says find g f x. So in the formula of g of x, wherever is the x, substitute with the fx. This is what this means. In the formula of g, this formula, wherever is the x, substitute it with the f of x. That is 5x plus 2. And then you open it. Okay, it's a 3 marks question. And here we go. So g of x is this formula. In the place of x, I will substitute 5x plus 2. So you will have 5x plus 2 whole square minus 5. This will be 25x square plus 20x plus 4. I opened this whole square. You remember a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that will be 25x square plus 20x plus 4 minus 5. So that's 25x square plus 20x minus 1. So this is what they are asking. I hope you understand. Let's check the answer. So our answer is good, good, good. Okay. So we are going to the next part. That is question number 19 and it's C part. They say that solve 3 divided by hfx minus 1. So in the formula of h of x, wherever is the x, I will substitute 5x plus 2. So here we go. So I will write this. So we will write this. You can see. Okay. So we will have 3 divided by 7 minus. So wherever was the x, I will substitute f of x. That is 5x plus 2. So 3 divided by 7 minus 5x minus 2. So 3 divided by, it will be 5 minus 5x. On the other side, you have equals to minus 1. So cross multiply. So minus 5 plus 5x is equals to 3. So 5x is equals to 3 plus 5. 5x will be equals to 8. X will be equals to 8 by 5. So the x is equals to 8 by 5. X is equals to 8 by 5. Hopefully you understand. Let me reduce the size so you may be able to see the whole thing together. Maybe. So this is how this question number 19 is done. I hope this is helpful to you. Okay, so we are on the question number 20. He says OACB is a parallelogram. From O to A is 2F, O to B is 2G. X is a point on the AB. If you join AB, A and B with each other. So the X is a point on the AB side, that AX is 3 and the XB is 1. So the X is somewhere here and this point is X at this point. Okay. This is 3 and this ratio means there are 4 parts. So A to X is 3 parts. From X to B is 1 part. This is the meaning of this ratio. Okay. Find as simply as possible in terms of F and G. They want me to find out AB. So we want to go from A to B. So from A, I will go to O. From O, I will go to B. We say to make the bridge. So from A, we say we make bypass. From A, go to O. From O, go to B because I know these sides. So O, A to O will be minus 2F. O to B will be positive 2G. So let me go to that question. Okay. So A to B, that will be AO plus OB, that's minus 2F plus 2G. So that's 2G minus 2F. 2G minus 2F is the right answer, sir. Okay, then we have find XC. So we want to find from X to C. So I will go from X to B. From B, I will go to C. BC is equals to 2F. XB will be 1 by 4 of the AB. XB will be 1 by 4 of the AB. So let me show you here. XC will be, we go from X to B, from B to C. XB is 1 by 4 of the AB plus BC. So 1 by 4 AB is 2G minus 2F plus BC is 2F. So it will be G by 2 minus F by 2 plus 2F. So these two are same. So from 2F, if you subtract half F, you will be left with the 3 by 2F. You can take the LCM here. So 2G by 2 plus 3F by 2. So 3F by 3F by 2 plus G by 2. That's the answer, sir. And you can see this answer is right. Okay. So then we will go to the next this part. Okay. So question number 21. Okay, we are done with this question. Okay. I hope you understand this. Then we have question number 21. He says, write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So here we have two fractions. We will find their LCM. Both these will come in the LCM. So you can see here, I have taken the LCM. Both these denominators are in the LCM. You divide this LCM with this denominator, this and this cancel. This will multiply with the numerator. So you will have 4 bracket x plus 2 bracket close. You divide the LCM with this denominator, x plus 2 cancel. This will multiply with this numerator. So you will have minus 5 bracket 3x minus 1. So 4x plus 8 minus 15x plus 5. So you will have 13 minus 11x. So this is the answer. Question number 21. So this is the answer, sir. The answer is right. This is how this is done. I hope you understand. And then we have question number 22. He says the diagram shows a circle of radius 3 centimeter. The minor sector angle is 100 degrees centigrade. Calculate the area of the major sector. Give your answer in the terms of pi. Okay. So we need to find out this angle. This will be 360 minus 300. That's the angle for the major sector. So the phi will be 360 minus 100. That's 260. So the area of the major sector, the formula is phi by 362 pi r, pi r square. So phi is 260 degree divided by 360, multiply pi, multiply 3 square. So 26 by 36 into pi into 9. So that's 26 pi by 4. That's 13 pi by 2. 13 pi by 2 is the answer, sir. 13 pi by 2 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. I hope you understand. Then we have the question number 23rd that says write the x squared minus 6x minus 19 in the form of x minus a whole square plus b. So you have to apply the completing the square method. So what you do, you divide this 6x with 2x, whatever the number comes, you add and subtract its square in this expression. So x squared minus 6x minus 19, in your rough work, divide the 6x with the 2x. You get 3. So add the 3 square here, subtract the 3 square here. So this becomes x minus 3 whole square. This becomes minus 9. This is minus 19. So you have x minus 3 whole square minus 28. So that is how this is done. I hope you know the completing the square method. Completing the square method. And you know this shape is actually give you the point of the This is the parabola. This is a quadratic graph. So this gives the coordinates of the turning point. You need to change the sign of this, and this its sign remains the same. So they say use your answer in the part A, write down the coordinates of the turning point of the graph. The turning point of the graph coordinates are these two. Okay. So, but you have to change its sign. If it's positive, make it negative. It's negative, make it positive. So 3 comma minus 28 is the coordinates of the turning point of that parabola. So let's check 3 comma minus 28. That is right, sir. So hopefully you understand. We are going to the next question. The next question is question number 24. He says simplify. We have square root 75 plus square root of the 27. I will prime factorize 75 and 27. 75 is 3 into 5 into 5, and 27 is 3 into 3 into 3. So this will become 5 under root 3 plus 3 under root 3. So 5 apples plus 3 apples, it will be 8 apples. So it is 8 under root 3. 8 under root 3. This is the brand new concept which has been added, and that will be tested from the May-June 2025 exam. We call this concept Surds. Ask your teachers to give you more and more practice on the Surds, because this is the brand new concept added into the Cambridge O-level mathematics syllabus, D syllabus. Okay, then they say rationalize the denominator. So 3 divided by 2 plus under root 5. So when you want to rationalize in this denominator, you change its sign, you multiply with it, and you divide with it. Let me show you. This is how the real rationalization is done. So I will multiply that expression 2 by 2 plus under root 5 with 2 minus under root 5 divided by 2 minus under root 5. You change its sign, you multiply with it, you divide with it. So upstairs, you will have 3 bracket start, 2 minus under root 5 bracket close. Downstairs, this is a plus b, a minus b. So this is a square minus b square. So this is 2 square minus under root 5 and a square. So 3 bracket 2 minus under root 5, and you will have 4 minus 5. 3 bracket under root 2 minus under root 5 bracket close. And downstairs, you will have minus 1. And this will be give that negative upstairs. So you will have minus 6 and plus 3 under root 5. So 3 under root 5 minus 6 is the answer. So let me show you the whole thing. Okay, this is how you rationalize it. 3 under root 5 minus 6 is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand this. This is the new concept added into the syllabus. Its name is Surds. Please ask your teachers to give you more and more practice on this. And by this question, we have reached the end of this paper. So my dear students, today, and we have, so in this video, we have done the solution of this paper. And you can see that I have tried my best to give you the concept of all the questions. And there are 2 very important things in this paper: asymptote of a graph, whether it's a vertical asymptote or it's a horizontal asymptote, and the Surds. These are the 2 new things which has been added in your syllabus. And I hope this video will be helpful to you. It will be helpful for your teachers as well, and it will be helpful for all your junior students. If you like this video, if you think that this video is helpful, please share the link of this video on your WhatsApp, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your TikTok. When you will share the link of this video, that will be a very helpful for me. It is a support for me, and when you support me, I can continue doing this work. Thank you very much, everyone. It's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos and be helpful to so many students around the globe. Thank you very much for watching this video and preparing mathematics from my channel. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.